Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Thank you for the cards that you have sent me. Thank you very much. Of course, it's the 14th of February, 2021. If you remember correctly, it wasn't but about 2 weeks ago I told you all this nasty February storms were coming. Sure enough, they have. Before we get into all of that, I'd like to remind everyone to click show more down below. There's a link where you can find watches warnings of all types going on, folks. I tried to get up the most important ones. There's too many. I cannot get them all up, but a lot of them are up. And I'm going to show you the map, and you'll know if you live in any of these areas. Starting off, here we go. Severe weather might happen today. We do have that possibility of isolated strong to severe thunderstorms today across portions of the Florida Peninsula. As you can see right here, there is a chance of tornadoes with these at 5%. You need to be aware. You could have a tornado. The wind's going to gust up, moving on up to 15% in these areas. Please be aware and please stay safe. Watches and warnings, or you can see right here, it's coast to coast, my friends. Everybody, if it's in the pink or the blue or this gray, it really doesn't matter. You're all under severe warnings at some point and watches. So if you live in any of these areas, please pay attention and listen up. Here's a look at the 12K NAM, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, for the next 2.5 to 3 days. You know, one day it was 65 million people. Yesterday it was 100 million people. And today it's over 150 million Americans are currently under winter storm warnings, ice storm warnings, winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories, as this impactful winter weather is beginning now to take shape from coast to coast. Major winter storms going to spread heavy snow and significant ice accumulations from the plains to the northeast, and this frigid Arctic air and dangerously cold wind chills, they're going to persist into the heartland well into this upcoming next week. If you're into the weather and you like weather-related content, you want to know what's going on, please click subscribe, click that bell, and make sure you check off all to get all of my latest videos. I would appreciate it very much. Now, as we turn on the NAM map, we'll let it scroll through. There's no shortage of winter weather hazards across the lower 48, and it's going to be that way for the next couple of days. Arctic high pressure system supplying sub-freezing temperatures is working with an active storm track to generate this very large swath of accumulating snowfall and treacherous ice accumulations. Icy conditions look to linger around the mid-Atlantic for this morning. They should improve throughout the day. While the conditions improve in the mid-Atlantic, though, the conditions are going to deteriorate throughout the day in the southern plains and the lower Mississippi Valley. As an upper-level trough in the southwest, it's going to spawn a major winter storm over the south-central U.S. The footprint from this weather storm is so large that parts of South Texas are under winter storm watches for the first time in a decade. Periods of snow, falling heavy at times, will be common from New Mexico to the Mississippi Valley today, with the heaviest accumulations likely to occur in central Oklahoma and the Sacramento Mountains of New Mexico. In addition to all the snow, we got this significant ice accumulations that are looking like they're going to happen from the Texas coast to the Tennessee Valley from Sunday afternoon, this afternoon, right on into tomorrow. Now, the worst ice-related impacts occur Monday as the low pressure system gathers strength in the Gulf of Mexico. The swath of accumulating ice Monday is impressive, stretching from South Texas to the northern mid-Atlantic. Heavy snow Monday will blanket much of the lower Mississippi, the Ohio Valley, and into the northeast. Now, it's looking like the forecast through early Tuesday morning is calling for 8 to 12 inches of snow in central Oklahoma, with locally higher amounts possible. An area of 4 to 8 inches of snow looks to extend from East Texas to the Ohio Valley to the northeast. Substantial ice accumulations of up to a half inch, they're possible from the lower Mississippi Valley to the Tennessee Valley, leading to dangerous travel conditions, numerous power outages, and extensive tree damage. Now, over in the northwest and the Intermountain West, another Pacific storm system is going to usher in more Pacific moisture to these regions. Lighter accumulations are anticipated in the lower elevations, but the mountainous terrain should receive the heaviest totals through Monday night. Now, the Cascades are likely to receive the most snowfall, with accumulations being in feet, measured in feet in the highest elevation. Snowfall over a foot's likely from the Bitterroots of Idaho and Tetons of western Wyoming to the Wasatch and Central Rockies. And the winter storm warnings and watches and advisories are all located across most of these areas, along with some ongoing avalanche warnings that enter effect through today. Now, as I've talked about the Arctic air, the high pressure system looks like it is going to maintain a strong grip over the nation's heartland, causing many areas east of the Rockies and west of the Appalachians to witness dangerous, record-breaking cold right on through the first half of the next week. So we have many days still to go. And I'm talking the north central U.S. You should see sub-zero high temps today, with single-digit highs stretching as far as the Texas Panhandle. That's a check of your weather. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Please stay safe. If you're in these areas and you do not have to go out in it, please don't. Check on your neighbors, check on the elderly around you, check on the handicapped. Make sure all pets are taken care of. It's a little late to worry about your pipes right now. It's here. So make sure everybody's taken care of, including your pets. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for what you do for me, and thank you for watching.